House votes for permanent daylight saving time. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today, the headline that's driving our conversation is that the House of Representatives voted to make daylight saving time permanent. A 308 to 117 vote cleared a path for what lawmakers are calling the Sunshine Protection Act, but there's still a long way to go before anyone's clocks permanently stay on the higher hour. First off, a quick look at the backstory. Congress first set up federal time zones with the Standard Time Act in 1918, and the Uniform Time Act of 1966 let states decide to adopt daylight saving between late spring and early fall. The country's last major clock shift came in 2005, when a bipartisan bill extended daylight saving a bit longer each year. Since then, most states have stuck with the old spring to fall switch, with a few outliers: Hawaii, most of Arizona, Puerto Rico, and a handful of U.S. territories, staying on standard time all year. Now, 19 states have tried to pass their own laws to stay on daylight saving year-round, but nothing has taken effect because federal law still requires the biannual change. That's the problem the Sunshine Protection Act wants to solve. Who's pushing it? A tight group of Florida Republicans in Congress, led by Representative Vern Buchanan of Tampa Bay and backed by Representative Anna Paulina Luna, are spearheading the effort. Their plan would mandate daylight saving nationwide for a full calendar year, eliminating the spring forward and fallback that we all know. They're also using the bill as a bargaining chip to keep Senate President Trump's own proposals, a stricter voting restriction, on the table. Speaking on the White House's side, President Trump has been a vocal champion. He called the clock-changing ritual a ridiculous, twice-yearly production fancy dithering and urged Americans to save daylight for a longer, brighter day. Not everyone is on board, though. Earlier this month, Representative Mary Gay Scanlon, a Democrat from Pennsylvania, and Representative Pat Harrigan, a Republican from North Carolina, pushed an alternative piece of legislation that would require standard time, the time we normally observe between November and March, to be used all year. Scanlon argued that morning light is a key cue for our internal biological clocks, helping us stay alert. So what does this mean for us on the day-to-day level? If the Sunshine Protection Act passes the Senate and becomes law, we could look at 24-hour daylight throughout the summer months, which might have implications for everything from energy use to mental health. But the Senate is still a fence post, and there are Republicans who might pull the plug on the bill, so we have to keep an eye on that chamber. That's the bottom line: the House is moving forward with permanent daylight saving under the Sunshine Protection Act, yet the Senate's next steps are uncertain. The ATP of a single amendment, 19 states with done, one president and champion, a lieutenant of Florida Republicans behind, and the flip side from PA and NC, adds a lot of moving parts. And we'll keep reporting from the Capitol as the saga continues. Thanks for watching, and if you want to know how this might affect your state or favorite businesses, stick tight for updates. Band out.